Hello, this is Mogetsu, and well, here's the next part of the Fatal Frame 2 playthrough. Welcome, Roncat. Well, it is not entirely intentional, Roncat. It's more circumstantial, if you ask me. I have talked about this on the server, but I guess I will mention it again. Caring for my grandma is getting difficult. Like, it's both physically taxing and it disrupts my sleep schedule. I mean, I don't even have a sleep schedule anymore because I can be woken up at any given time from 6 a.m. So, you know. And having your sleep interrupted really sucks. I feel like a zombie for half of the day, and then I try to recover with a nap. But guess what? I get called to go care for my grandma, so I don't even get to recover with the nap. So I needed to rest and just lay down in my hammock just to have a little bit more of energy, because really this has been wearing me thin. It's a pretty heavy burden. There are days where they let me sleep, and that's the days when I'm fine. But today was not one of those days. Your relationship with the ghosts. I still don't like ghosts. Alright, let's start with the game proper. Okay, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do at this point. That's kind of how bad my brain is kind of fried. You know, normally, I suffer for insomnia for years, but then after taking some medicine for about a month, I actually gained the ability to fall asleep at will. And I considered I was basically immune to, insomnia. But I didn't realize that, having my sleep interrupted still kicks my teeth in very badly. Of course, I can recover with a nap, but if I am denied the nap, then yeah, I'm cooked. The aura on the door next to the lantern, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I really like the castle music. But again, it's not a matter of, actually not sleeping. The problem is having my sleep interrupted. I don't know how many people are aware of this, but we sleep in cycles, and if you get woken up, mid-cycle, it really wrecks you. Like, there are instances you probably have heard that some people can sleep like 2 3 hours and they wake up and they feel fine. Yeah, because they completed a sleep cycle. But even if you sleep longer and you get woken up mid cycle or before it completes, you're gonna feel like crap. I suppose, but I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna do it because you asked me to, but I'm not gonna like it. I don't even know what I have to do. I mean, if it were by me, if I could clear this game without running into any more ghosts, that would be perfect. What do I have to do to get the boyfriend ghost? The gate on the hill? Wait, the gate on the hill. I'm actually not sure which one is the hill. Yeah, I know. I mean, that is exactly my point. I wouldn't really be playing this if it were by me. This is not my kind of game. Yeah, just get me back with Reploids, Age of Empires, Pokemon, Digimon, anything else. But this is not my type of game. I don't belong here. Kind of the same like with Sonic. But, at least Sonic is not horror. Okay, so I take it I need to go north. Yeah, but those ghosts don't even compare to this. And in Pokemon, you can actually hit ghosts with most attacks that are not, normal or fighting. You can defeat ghosts more reliably compared to using an old camera. South? Okay, I need to go south. Let's see. Misono Hill. Okay, I need to go to the Osaka house or what? I honestly don't remember. I remember reading in Pokemon Scarlet that there is this Pokemon, I think Janmask, that is actually the soul of a human that became a Pokemon. And it carries the mask of the face it had as a human. So I remember something about like if they see it, they cry or they die or something bad happens to them. Other than that, the only ghosts I know in Pokemon are like the Gengar evolutionary line and the Marowak ghost. Roundcat, remember that my knowledge ends in Generation 3, and even then, it's kind of fuzzy. I never played Diamond and Pearl. I don't even know what is Generation 5, because I don't know if it's Unova or what the hell. And Generation 6 also, I have no idea what it is. Now, from talking to you, I know that Alola is Generation 7, and Generation 8 is something else, the Dynamax. I thought that was Alola, but a ghost in X and Y. A human ghost in CA? Okay, I haven't seen that. Okay, I am in Misono Hill. I am not finding anything. And to be honest, I kind of don't want to find anything. Gen 5 is Unova and Gen 6 is Kalos. Okay. The gate on the hill. This is the only gate I'm seeing. Still nothing. I'm at the freaking graveyard and there is nothing in here. I don't want to wander around in here because I didn't get attacked by ghosts. I don't need that right now. Okay, I'm going back. Okay, now what? Okay, damn it. Here we go. Some ugly ghost we have to fight. I really don't like that. Well, but knowing that he will attack me isn't as reassuring. Back room of the Osaka house. God damn it! I don't like this place. I know I haven't finished the game, but I think I can start to solidify my opinion that I don't belong with this kind of games. It's not my thing. This is stuff I wouldn't touch on my own. Past the Kiryu house, one in the stones, and one in the trees by the shrine. You could have started with that, round cat. Okay. Let's see, which one is even the Kiryu house? Okay, that is the Kiryu house. Okay, in that case, sorry. Yeah, the chat is wonky at times. The shrine past the Kiryu house, one in the stones and one in the trees. Yeah. Okay, I have to go to the shrine. I really hope I can do this cleanly. I don't really want to have to run into more bullshit ghosts. If I can help it. There is something in here and I can't pinpoint it. Ah, okay. Your excitement tells me I'm gonna get attacked in the shrine and I'm gonna absolutely hate it. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna be eager to play any more of this saga anytime soon. Hmm. Yeah, but more ghosts also mean less mental peace for me. Alright, give me a moment. Bagheera and Eclipse are in the room, but they want to leave, so, I'm gonna go open the door for them. Alright, I'm back. The fourth game takes place in a haunted hospital, and you say it like it's a good thing? Hospitals are creepy enough even without ghosts. Trust me, I have been in hospitals at night. It wasn't very enjoyable, even without the supernatural element. Okay, gotta be careful because I don't know, something is going to attack me. I don't even know from where. X-Volt, sinceramente, porque digamos que no tuve un muy buen día, no me dejaron dormir por cuestiones de la casa, tuve que descansar. Buenas noches. Y pues por la temática de Halloween, sí, suspendimos temporalmente Digimon por esta cosa. Que sinceramente no es muy de mi agrado, no me está gustando mucho este tipo de juego. Ah, ya teme. No te preocupes, Xbox. Es más que nada cansancio físico, no es nada grave. Okay, I missed the ghost. Also, I thought it was gonna be a harmful ghost. No, no me da miedo. O sea, no es que me dé miedo, pero te diré, no me agrada este tipo de juegos porque son donde no te puedes defender. O te defiendes, pero de una manera muy torpe. Me molesta eso, más que nada. Okay, but I'm not even sure. I mean, I did a save state, but I'm not sure. I don't even know how I triggered the ghost. Where is the note? Okay, I don't even remember. O sea, X-Fold, en este juego te mueves lento, los fantasmas se teletransportan y lo único que tienes es una pinche camarita para defenderte. O sea, ese tipo de cosas no me gusta. O sea, de por sí no soy muy bueno con los juegos 3D y esto todavía me nerfea más. A ver si con eso me entiendes. O sea, de por sí con los juegos 3D no estoy muy cómodo y con esto menos. Esto es como que no solamente es un pez fuera del agua, sino que está en el asfalto hirviendo. Creo que esa es la mejor metáfora que se me ha ocurrido. When you find the notes on the floor, he shows up. I don't even know. You know what? I'm gonna assume that. Wait. Do I need to enter? Mio feels like Ultimate Armor X compared to those guys. God damn it. I know things about Silent Hill, and yeah, that's another game I don't really want to touch with a 10-foot stick if I can help it. Again, this is not my type of game. The rocks on the forest path to the tree. Okay, let's see the rocks. I honestly don't even remember Uganda requesting Silent Hill, but god damn it, if I do it, I know I'm gonna suffer. Yeah, I know that this girl is surprisingly tanky against ghost types, and you know she's a psychic. Hola Juan Calcetín. Pues si no te gustan los fantasmas, sí, este juego tiene de eso. Okay, I need to... What rocks? I honestly forgot about it. I mean, I don't even mean it in bad faith. It's just that I've got so many things that I didn't remember that specific one. Down the stairs to the forest path. Understandable. On the path to the big hollow tree. Okay, that's the other path. This is not giving me the option to investigate. Are you sure you got this right, Ron Cat? Because this is not prompting anything. And that is the big hollow tree. I'm not seeing any more rocks. And I'm not getting anything. I'm not even sure. I mean, because I did use a save state. I'm not even sure if I got the other note. The status by the stairs. Solo tengo una X-Volt que es de la vida real, o sea, me pasó literalmente a mí. Eh, bueno, a ver, te lo voy a, te lo voy a resumir. Simplemente pasó que un día, creo que tenía yo como 12, 13 años, apenas estaba empezando la secundaria. Este, ok, Wrong Cat. Y pues era de noche. No estoy seguro de la hora, obviamente porque no vi el reloj. Pero pues me levanté nada más para tomar agua e ir al baño. By the way, Ron Cat, I'm just telling a little ghost story that happened to me in real life. Uh, I guess I will translate it after. Bueno, el caso es que fui al baño. O sea, bueno, me encaminé para el baño, a ver, para explicar. Está mi cuarto, hay un pasillo, de un lado está la puerta del baño y del otro lado está la sala. Mi papá, contexto, mi papá duerme en una hamaca que está en la sala. Y enfrente de su hamaca están los sillones y los sofás. Ok, la voy a contar en inglés. Alright, this is a little thing that technically is a ghost story, but it happened to me in real life. I am not making this up. Alright, I'm gonna tell it. When I was like 12 or 13 years old, I was starting what we call in Mexico secondary school. I think they call it junior high, middle school in the US. Um, it was some indeterminate time at night. I didn't look at the clock. I got up to go to the bathroom and to have some water. And when I left my room, there is a little hallway. And to one side, I think that it will be to my right, there is the door to the bathroom. But to the left, there is the living room. And in the middle of the living room, there is my father's hammock. That is where he sleeps. Across from him in the living room are the sofas and couches. I mean, the sofas and. I guess like chairs, sillón. Like the chair version of a sofa. Okay, so here's the thing. When I simply turned, to look at my dad sleeping, I immediately noticed something wrong. On the. You know what? Let me look the translation. Because I don't remember how do we say sillón in English? Okay, armchair. I have forgotten about that. Okay, so it's the armchair. Runcat doesn't pause in the game work? I was trying to pause the game. Okay, this is a proper pause. Okay, but getting back to what I was saying. Okay, so there is an armchair that was directly across from my father sleeping. I mean, the couch is bigger. You know, couch is like for two, three people. The armchair is just for one person, but it's essentially the same thing. Otherwise. Ok, vamos a dejar la música de fondo. Okay, let's keep the background music. Okay, so here's the thing, and once again, this 100% happened in real life. It was not a hallucination because I still remember it crystal clear. And I mean, I was 13 years old. That was young, but you know, not so young that the memory is fuzzy. Okay, so on the armchair across from my father, there was the figure of a man, and I mean a man in white, like wearing a fancy white suit. But the thing is, everything was white. The clothes, the man's skin, and it sounds stereotypical, but it obviously, it looked kind of transparent. So, you know, it looks like your textbook ghost, I guess. Except, okay, this man ghost, whatever it was sitting. He had one leg crossed, or like put in a squadron shape. Well, you know, he had one leg crossed. And it was like he was watching my father sleep. Now, here is the thing. Obviously, I mean, I was a kid, okay? Remember, I was 12, 13. At that very moment, I felt a very strong instinctual sense of danger. You know, and it's something I had never really felt in my life. You know, I suppose it's the same kind of sensation you would have if you suddenly, you know, got in front of a wild bear or some other dangerous beast. I just intuitively sensed danger, and in my mind, something in my head was telling me, don't look at his face. Whatever you do, don't look at that thing's face. I only saw the man, you know, like from the feet to like below the neck. I actually didn't look at the face, so I have no idea what it looked like. But I'm telling you, it looked like a man in a suit, like a corporate suit, all in white. Even the man's skin was completely white. And okay, for some context, when I was a kid, I had religious formation. So rather than a ghost, I actually believed it was a demon. And also, for some context, my father was cheating on my mother with some weird lady that was in this Santeria thing. So it all actually fit in the context. So here's the thing. I saw that thing and I decided, nope, I am not having this. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm just a kid. I cannot possibly do anything against that thing. So I turned right back, went to my room, and because the thing I knew, I literally started to pray. You know, I am a kid. Everyone else is asleep in the house. And according to my grandmother's teachings, the only thing I could do at that moment was ask God for protection. What the hell else are you supposed to do? So yeah, I literally just prayed to God to protect me and my brother, because I don't know what the hell kind of thing my father got into, but I am innocent, my brother is innocent. I don't know what that thing is doing, and I don't want any of that. So I just prayed in fear, and then eventually fell asleep. That is the story. I know maybe it wasn't the fanciest thing, but it did happen. If you don't want to take my word for it, that's okay. But that is what happened. And to this day, I cannot give a logical, scientific explanation. I know what I saw. I don't know if it was a ghost or if it was a demon. I legit have no idea. All I know is that thing obviously had to do with my father and the weird business he got into. And I was in a position to do anything about it. Like the villain from Something Weak to is the same kind of sensation you get from this game. Well, Roncat, unironically, it's, if we put it on a scale, the stuff from the game is maybe a 6 out of 10. What I felt that day was a 10 out of 10 in the scale of danger. Yeah, Juan Calcetin. I literally I didn't even go to the bathroom. I just literally turned around, went back to my room. Yeah, because pues fíjate, Xbolt, que ese día en particular él dice que no sintió nada, pero en otras ocasiones sí sentía, y sí me lo ha dicho, que sentía que, por ejemplo, que como que le jalaban la hamaca o... Okay, I'm gonna say it in English. My father said specifically that on that day he didn't feel anything out of the ordinary, but on other occasions he felt, like someone was tugging on the hammock when he was sleeping. And also he heard footsteps that he could not recognize, because he knows, he tells me that even in his sleep, he knows, for example, like if my brother or I or my mom get up and go to the bathroom or go for water, he can tell us apart by our footsteps. And he heard footsteps he could not recognize. So yes, not on that day, but he did feel some weird things. So yeah, that is what happened. That is my only ever experience with something paranormal that, yeah, to this day I cannot fully explain. I know what I saw, and I can never forget it. But sometimes I wonder, I was just a kid, I was defenseless. Would it have been different if I had been an adult? But seriously, never in my life had I felt that sense of danger. Like, I don't know what else to compare it to. It's literally like a beast appearing in front of you, feeling that immediate danger, that this thing is gonna hurt you. I just felt it. It wasn't like a conscious thing. It was something from my subconscious, but it really warned me. Whatever you do, don't look it in the face. I have no idea what would have happened if I did. Bueno, adolescente, oye, pero de 12, 13 años, y creo que era más bien tirando para 12, pues un chamaquito de 12 años, ¿qué crees que puede hacer? The Kusabi in this game, you know what, Roncat? The Kusabi kinda hits close to home in a way. But again, the ghost or whatever thing I saw didn't look particularly scary in itself. It just looked like a man in a suit. But ironically, that is also what scared me more when I was a kid, because I thought that could be a demon or even the devil himself. And I mean, if the devil is showing up in my house, yeah, I would have reasons to be scared. And again, it's also because as a kid I was religious. For most of my life, I was largely convinced it was some demon. Now that I'm not officially practicing any religion anymore, I don't know. Okay, Roncat, where do I find the boyfriend ghost? Because I don't want to loiter around in here. He didn't shoot lightning, so I don't know. And also, he didn't say his name like a Pokemon. But to be fair, it would have been 5 times scarier if he spoke. Back room. Xbolt, sí te puedo asegurar que no era un ladrón. Porque te digo, se veía el hombre de traje blanco, pero se veía ligeramente transparente. O sea, claramente esa cosa no era un ser humano. Eso sí te lo puedo decir. No era un ladrón. Oh boy. I am in the back room. I am not seeing anything. I kinda don't want to see anything. Yeah, this is the back room. Ah, god damn it. Eh, that was more annoying than scary. Eh, X-Vault, últimamente la misión de esta chica que tiene una hermana gemela es escapar de este lugar. O sea, según están atrapadas en una cosa dimensional rara que no las va a dejar salir hasta que resuelvan el asunto. Que de eso se trata el juego. Hay una historia bastante macabra de un sacrificio que hacen con gemelas de un clan antiguo de Japón. The Lady Ghost. I'm not even seeing a Lady Ghost. Wait, I messed up. Ok. Mm, I'm not sure now what. Okay, but now what? I have no idea what to do. I took her picture and nothing happened. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do wrong, cat? Because I took her picture and nothing happened. The bloody note in the storeroom. Where is even the storeroom? Okay. No problem. Okay, I'm just trying to figure how to go to the store room. Hmm. Okay, this is the storeroom. I didn't find anything in the storeroom. God damn it. I don't really want to go back there. I'm gonna assume that the Kusabi is gonna be there since I am alone. Well, that's the first reassuring thing I've had. I've been told on this stream. I really hope you're right. Nope. Absolutely nope. First of all, wooden houses? Hell no. The mansion across the bridge? God damn it, that place again. Also, yeah, you know what? If I got this place for free, I would just rent it. But I don't think anyone sane enough is gonna rent it. But you know what? There is another opportunity to be made. Rent it to like urban explorers, you know? That kind of content creators that like to explore weird, creepy places. They could pay me money and explore that thing. Or do their videos and stuff. Yeah, but you know what? I would like my living place not to be threatened by fire or termites. Because, you know, my house, as little and ugly as it might be, because it is, at least it is made of concrete. I don't have to worry about it burning down. And it's surprisingly sturdy, even if even in the face of Category 5 hurricanes. So, I'll take that, even if it's a bigger house. But if it's made of wood, it's not worth it to me. Goth people would rent them? Yeah, I guess. Well, you know what? I think I can survive a single night in the house. Any more than that, I'm not doing. One day, I mean, one night, I think so. Got them. Ah, great. Sinister children. You see, this is one of the things I hate, that you get tag team by the ghosts. I can't even use the camera against them. Yeah, I can't with this. Okay, I'm starting that over because they are dealing way too much damage. I can't really defend myself. And the camera is not even working. Of course that doesn't work. Sí, esto es lo que no me gusta, Xbox. Esto es precisamente la cosa, lo que no me gusta de ese tipo de juegos. This summarizes why I don't like this game. This type of combat is really not to my liking. I am trying to conserve the stronger film for when I face tougher enemies. I mean, they are tougher in the sense that they are annoying, but I mean, they're doing a lot of damage actually. Okay, this is really annoying. I can't attack them, they just keep teleporting around. Okay, can I kill them already? Yeah, of course. I can't hurt them, but they hurt me. I know that they're trying to jump me, which is why I'm not falling for it. Freaking finally. I hated every second of that. Sí, la verdad es que fue bastante molesto. Damn it. Well, at least the experience was useful. I think I'm gonna try to start upgrading the sensitivity so that I can do more damage by default. Okay, and Round Cat, I don't really know my way this place anymore. So what the hell do I need to do to get to the storeroom? I swear this feels so complicated. Warehouse. Okay, I'm going to the warehouse. Oh, god damn it, the storeroom. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Well, you know what? There is a difference between brave and suicidally stupid. Because if you're smart, you wouldn't be in this place in to begin with. Mufasa actually did explain that to Simba that being brave is not about recklessly seeking danger. Yeah, I know. I actually explained that partially to X-Volt that we are trapped in this place and need to break the curse. Well, I mean, we need to get out, and that is by breaking the curse. I know. I really hope that Ikusabi is not there. God damn it. You know what? Let me check my save state just because. Alright. I thought the Kusabi was gonna jump me. Okay, that is a bloody ring, but I'm not sure if that is the bloody. I mean, it was a bloody note, a bloody ring, or what? In any case, I wanna get out of here as soon as I can. I don't wanna push my luck. By the way, I just remember there were some really wise words in Age of Empires, the Joan of Arc campaign, because in the first stage, some soldiers actually tell Joan of Arc. Well, they say it in Spanish, something like "La precaución es parte imprescindible del valor," and translating that is like caution is an essential part of courage. So that kind of goes to my point. Exhausted man. Well, yeah. But I still don't like ghosts. Well, Ron Cat, I think that by default being born in Mexico was already pretty damn reckless on my part. And I am still paying the price to this day. Okay, let's get out of here before something ugly happens. Yeah, I know. So wait, what? Okay, this is the warehouse hallway. Okay, I know. This is where something ugly will happen. I only have 10 shots of the stronger film, but I suppose the boyfriend is gonna be a worse enemy. Well, I'm not exactly trying to stall, and yeah, I don't want to face the kids again. If I didn't have to deal with those kids again, I would be so happy. Okay, right now, I guess I need to get out of the house. Okay, I'm leaving. I really don't want to risk dealing with the kids again. And for our mother, I also don't want to deal with the woman here again. Every ghost I encounter in this game decreases my mental peace. Okay, I'm actually pausing this game proper. I'm gonna go get some water and I'll be right back. Remember to stay hydrated. All right, I'm back. Yeah, let's continue with this. I can only imagine that this is gonna be ugly. You know, we actually have a phrase in Spanish to describe what I feel like right now. We say como ir como toro al de cuello. I don't think that I don't know if you guys have an equivalent to that in English, but it's basically the literal translation is like a bull on his way to be beheaded. You know, because he's gonna be killed and butchered. So yeah, I am marching to my doom. I don't like it that I am marching to my doom. Lamb to the slaughter, okay. That is actually pretty similar. Okay, of course I get tag teamed. Okay, I need to try to reposition. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, dealing with one more than one ghost at once really sucks in this game. Yeah, I was using the stronger film. Yeah. My concern is that I am running low on herbal medicine, so I'm not gonna be able to tank much more damage. I really hope I can get my bait back. Because having to deal with this solo, it sucks even more. Okay, how do I get out of this house again? What do I need to do in the Kiryu house? The door by the lantern. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna save my game. Oh yeah. Okay, before that, you know what? Also, X-Vault, I remember something else. Um, she was being chased by the broken neck. Yeah. Alright. I already told you my one paranormal story. I have only one. But technically, okay, this one is a nightmare I had circa 2018, I think. Yeah, because let's see, I have been living here in this upper house since more or less 2017, and it wasn't very long after. Sí, otra historia. Okay, so this is a nightmare. So technically, it did not happen, but I mean, it's a nightmare I had, and I actually managed to remember it. So here's how it goes. Also, most of the time, I don't get dreams. My sleep is like, you know, in RPGs, you know, you black out and it's the next day. Essentially, that is how most of my sleep goes. I almost have no dreams. I usually just sleep and it's just, you know, black out and wake up the next day. So it's very rare when I get dreams or nightmares. Well, yeah, this is a nightmare I had in 2018. And I actually, because it was so vivid, I actually got up, went to my computer, wrote it down, and noted the date, and told my friends about it, a few hours later. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't even know I was dreaming or having a nightmare. Because even in my nightmare, I was sleeping. So you see, this was a winter night, and one of those rare days where it's kind of cold in here. So I am sleeping in my hammock as usual. But I have a sheet, covering me because of the cold. Okay, everything so far is normal. Okay, remember, even in my nightmare, I am sleeping. And the thing is, as I have my eyes closed and I was sleeping, I hear my brother's voice. And I mean, he's calling me. And I even remember his words. He's telling me that he's cold and that he needs a sheet too. But, okay, first of all, my brother coming upstairs by himself is very strange. My brother pretty much doesn't really come here upstairs. And it's not because, there's anything wrong with my house or even with the cats. It's just that my brother, remember, he has an unidentified syndrome, and he doesn't have very good coordination on some things. So going up and downstairs is usually dangerous. So you know what? If it's not absolutely necessary, it's better that he doesn't. Also, because of that, if he were to come upstairs, he would normally come with my mom or my dad, to make sure he doesn't trip and fall. And it's the middle of the night, so all of that is already making it very strange. I'm like, what the hell is he doing here at this time and in my house alone? And because I was feeling very tired, I was literally sleeping. I'm telling him, okay, I'm gonna get you some shit in a moment. Okay, just give me a moment because I don't feel very good. And here is the most bizarre part. Also, I need to give a little bit more of context. Because of my brother's unknown syndrome, on his right hand, he is missing the third phalanx. The little bone. We have 3 little bones in our fingers. He only has 2. The last segment of his fingers has no bone, so they are kind of round and very squishy. So it's a very particular feeling. And I felt his right hand rubbing mine, like to wake me up, because I guess, I was going back to sleep. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, calm down. And this is when I open my eyes and there is no one in front. Apparently, there is no one. It's just my room, mostly dark, with a minimal amount of light from the moon coming through the window. And I'm like, what the hell? I just felt my brother's hand and there's nothing. And this is where... Also, in my room, how do I explain? The hammock, the door of my room is basically like across my hammock. Okay, so I look at the door, which is open, and at that exact moment, I see a shadow figure that is not human looking. It looks extremely tall, like the head was all the way like near the ceiling. The arms were extremely long. I could see that the hands were very big. So I saw this inhuman thing, and this time I looked at the head. There was no face. It was just like a shadow. And just at that moment, I was like, what the hell? And that is when I wake up. But that was so incredibly bizarre, because I don't know how common it is. How many times do people get tactile feeling in a nightmare? Because I can swear I felt my brother's hand, and I heard his voice calling my name. I mean, the voice, I guess, you can hear voices in your dream, but I felt his hand. So I know that was a nightmare. It wasn't something that happened in reality, but I mean, it happened in my mind, and I was able to write it down. Roncat, it's not that it unlocks the memory, it's just that I haven't been prompted to talk about it. X-Vault asked me to share some paranormal stories and stuff, and this is when I finally start digging in my mind. So those are like the only two that are most relevant. I don't remember anything else, but there is, my encounter as a kid and that weird nightmare. Almost, 2018, 19, 20, almost 10 years ago. Damn. Well, so there is that weird shadow entity, and it was apparently tricking me with my brother's voice and the feel of his hand. And the hand thing is what disturbed me the most. X-Vault. Ojalá y fuera por alguna droga. Es más, la cafeína ni siquiera me hace efecto. I am even immune to caffeine due to my mom. So, yeah. I wish I could blame drugs. And to be honest, low-key, this is one of the reasons I will probably never do drugs. Because I don't really want to know what the hell else lurks in the hidden corners of my mind. Sí, ¿sabes qué, X-Vault? Yo sí le hice caso a la florecita del Vive sin drogas. Y sí fue de mi época. Vive sin drogas. And on a deeper level, this is also why I have never gotten drunk either. You know what? I hadn't thought about it in this way, but I might actually have a fear of, losing my cognitive function, or like impairing it. Like everything in the world can go to hell, but as long as my senses are fine, I guess I can find a way. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, But my cognitive function, my awareness, my state of mind, that is like the one thing I cannot really lose. Because I feel if I lose that, then I'm not gonna have anything anymore. I mean, like that is the one thing that anchors me to this world. That if I cannot trust my sense, like if I ever go crazy, then well, what is left? So anything that impairs your consciousness, drugs, alcohol, and even yoga, because I have heard that with yoga you have to like put your mind in a blank state, and some people have told me that is actually dangerous. So yeah, anything that messes with the mind in that way, I'm not doing it. That is the one thing I actually try to preserve in myself. Eso de la florecita, ¿no lo conoces? Eran unas campañas que pasaban en los noventas y a principios del año 2000 creo que de TV Azteca, una campaña esa de Vive sin drogas, y te ponían un anuncio bien gracioso de una florecita en 3D que bailaba y cantaba y se veía medio bizarro. Se volvió el meme. Bueno, me imagino que hay gente que hace el yoga por el aspecto físico. Okay, I imagine that some people do yoga as a physical fitness thing. But once again, because I was raised in a religious context, for example, like people like my grandma and an unofficial grandpa I had, a friend of my grandma that was like the grandpa I never had because my grandpa passed away when I was a baby. They told me that things like yoga, like meditation, in themselves they weren't bad, but they were dangerous because they told me that, if you put your mind in a blank state, you become extremely vulnerable to demons. Because if your mind is blank, it's extremely easy, like to be possessed or, to have your mind corrupted. And they didn't even say it in bad faith. I mean, they sincerely believed it. And I mean, I'm not practicing religion anymore, but still, you know what? That's like one risk in life that's not necessary. So I'm not taking it because I don't want to know what happens if I do that. That's why you should play more of these games because it improves your sensitivity and peripheral vision. How about no? Ok, déjame poner, te busco el link rapidito, porque eso sí, se encuentra. A ver. Ok, te voy a poner el link del video. Wait till you see what happens to Mayo later. Oh no, I think I'm not gonna like that. Pues ya ves, Expo, cada persona es un mundo y a lo mejor igual él experimentó algo que no le gustó. Quién sabe. In Fatal Frame 4, you're just dealing with children ghosts. You're not just dealing with children ghosts, you're also dealing with mentally ill children ghosts. Okay, that actually strikes even closer to home, considering that my brother has some degree of physical, well, not so much mental illness in the sense, like It's nothing like schizophrenia or anything like that. But my brother does have some impairment. Okay, some herbal medicine that is welcome. I don't like that. Entendí.
Don't kill. Why?
I mean, these Japanese dolls in particular obviously look creepy. I haven't seen like in their natural state, not intentionally being creepy, so I don't know what else to tell you, Round Cat. But this one, yeah, they add to the unsettling aura that this game has.
Anyone. Let's stay together. Okay? I won't kill anymore.
I don't think I have really used the Spirit Radio. I haven't really used it.
A ritual. One sister kills the other. Kill one half.
Okay, I am not liking where that is going.
Yay. We promised that we would always be together. Why? Come back now. Don't leave me alone. Park here. I don't want to be alone. Yay.
Ritual taking place in this village that cannot be spoken about. The ritual throwing one of the twins into the land of the dead. Where did you go? Without you, I... Lost village. There must be a way out of here. How many days has it been since I came here?
Dark. It's coming. Coming.
The ritual has failed. Why did Yabe run? Why did she not come back? She had. It will not work without twins. Miss Sane. The repentance.
There is no time. Just one of them must suffice. Hurry. For the village. We must perform the ritual ourselves. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
The Kusabi. The Kusabi is coming. Help me. The ritual was a failure. Miss Sabe. So this is the repentance. The village will be...
See. Alright, that's everything we had on the radio. Well, it's slightly helpful for Mayu, and I guess it gives a little bit of context for the other ghosts. In a way that doesn't really break away from, the game's overall atmosphere, so I can recognize that it's clever design. But you know what? The fact still remains, horror games are not my jam. I got a bad feeling. Okay, I think I can see where this is going. I'm gonna pick up the shiny thing and a ghost is gonna attack me. Because of course. Why wouldn't it? It's a friendly ghost? Huh? Okay, I wasn't sure about the... Okay, I'm not gonna use the orb. Okay, I'm not using the orb. Well, it was nice that it wasn't a hostile ghost. You make it sound so harmless, but I mean, I guess okay. And now we have a hostile ghost. Where? The thing is, where? I mean, I did save a state, and okay, at least in terms of saving, I am safe. But what the hell? Where is even the ghost? Well, I'm out of film. I really need to start investing in sensitivity so that even the weak the weak film can do something. Well, it was creepy, but at least it wasn't as harmful as the other ones I faced. I mean, I could tell that, it doesn't even teleport around that much. It's just, it falls. So I assume, as long as I don't let it fall on me, I'm okay. Much less annoying than the other ghosts I've fought so far. But on the creepy factor, yeah, very creepy. Okay, now I need to know what to do because I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go? I know that this game hates when I don't know right away where I need to go, so please help me. Where do I have to go? Unexplored areas of the map. Okay. Okay. I don't know where else to go. Wait.
I don't want to kill. I didn't want to kill anyone. So, let's stay together. Okay? I won't kill anymore. I can't kill anyone anymore. Kill her.
Of course, hostile ghosts.
Why do you kill?
Ah, damn it. I can't even attack them.
Why did you kill? Why do you Why did you kill?
Okay, one of them is Faye.
Why do you kill? Why do you kill? Why did you kill?
Fighting ghosts in narrow hallways is also one of the things I don't like about this game. At least give me open space. Not some cramped nonsense.
Why did you kill? Why did you kill? I want to kill you. Why did you kill? Kill me.
Buenas noches, Xbox.
Why did you kill me? Why did you kill?
God damn it, I can't deal with two ghosts at once.
Why did you kill?
The thing is that the fake one works. Well, you know what? That sounds like I'm not gonna be playing survival mode anytime soon. I wanna be done with this game and not have to deal with Fatal Frame as a saga in a long time. I mean, can you blame me, Romcat? I mean, see this? I don't like this situation. I really don't belong with horror games. I haven't even looked them in the face well enough to tell which one has a mouth. But also, if this were in a more open space, I guess it would be more... I mean, it would be a bit easier to deal with. But I am in this bullshit narrow hallway. And of course they get to teleport and attack me from the walls. Well, there's not much I can really do. Okay, that is a good way to put it. The Infinite film really sucks. You see, this is the thing I hate. I don't have any open space to, you know, try to position myself and not be attacked. And of course ghosts go through walls and they can hit me. I don't have much of a defense. Damn it. Well, I'm running away because I didn't want to be attacked. That is counterintuitive. Also, I am worried because when I try to focus on one, the other one attacks me out of nowhere. You see, and they also do that nonsense teleport. Getting up in their face is like the last thing I want to do. The problem is that it's 2 versus 1. I try to hit one and the other hits me. Then there they go with the stupid teleport. I mean, I already hit them so many times with the infinite film. Might as well finish the job. Oh damn, I'm absolutely gonna hate that.
Why did you kill?
Okay, finally. Yeah, I mean that's why I shot, but god damn. Okay, right now, because given the time that it is, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna call it here. That was quite enough for one night. All right. Well, the plot thickens. We saw some more ghosts, and I suffered, which I guess is the main point of the stream. And oh boy, running out of film really sucks. All right. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be continuing Corpse Party, which it's also kind of a creepy game, and you're even more defenseless. But at least it's 2D. Well, I guess moderately there is some fun in advancing through the game, learning more about the plot, and I guess there is some sense of satisfaction from beating the ghosts. But god damn it, they really make me work for it. Yeah, I am still not used. Like in most of the games I have played, the main characters usually are agile, can defend themselves. Usually you have more open spaces. Here, it's a little clumsy girl and in very narrow spaces. And I already am bad with 3D, so I am like nerfed on multiple layers. And the game encourages you to get better, so you don't need to use as much fuel. And a Haunted Mansion Flash game. Yes, I'm gonna be doing that too. All right. But yeah, given that it's pretty late, I'm gonna leave it here. Well, Roundcat and anyone else who might be watching, well, you know the plans for tomorrow. And the next week is gonna be a bit different because it's the week leading to Halloween. I'm gonna be focusing on having more watch streams. And after Halloween, I guess we return to the regular schedule. For November, I kind of want to focus on more co-op games because I'm gonna be in sync with MS's time zone. So we're gonna be seeing more co-op games. Like I'm discussing like Poke MMO and some others. What about Mega Man Zero games? Those are cramped spaces. And well, there is a reason I don't like Mega Man Zero as much as Mega Man X. But you know what? At least Zero doesn't feel too clumsy. And he can usually slice his enemies or bust them with the gun. He doesn't feel as defenseless as Mayu and Mio. Hocus pocus. Yeah, we're gonna have more spooky watch streams. And presumably I will also be continuing the Pokemon CA gameplay because I am really enjoying the game. You know what? The critics or the people's opinions be damned. It might not be a perfect game, but to be honest, I have never played a perfect Pokemon game. I like Generation 1. I like the remakes that they had in Generation 3. They still weren't perfect, but they were good. I liked Pokemon Scarlet in spite of the technical quirks. So, yeah, I don't think anyone has shown me a Pokemon game that is perfect or close to it. So, that's fine. Well, yeah, but usually that takes a lot more around cat, especially with the Infinite film. All right. Well, like I said, that's gonna be it for tonight. So, whatever it might be in your time zone, most likely night, have a good one, and hopefully see you guys next stream. And it's a little early, but happy Halloween. CA is a new target because Nintendo is now the new cool to hate thing. Yeah, I know. I never really followed any trends, so I'm not gonna follow the trend on hating CA. All right, guys. You should see speedruns of this game. I might watch some of those just to see how incredible they must be. I mean, Xbox has shown me like the TAS speedruns of some games. Absolute insanity. But yeah. Alright, guys, now for real. Until the next time, and have a good one. Ghost getting zapped left or right. Well, I guess my mind will be blown. After I finish the game, I could watch some videos of that. Alright, guys.